Lewis, what was the car like out there today? It looked very tricky. The wind seemed to throw a lot of people off out there.
Yeah, very windy. It's soft and windy here at Silverstone, which makes it one. I think the wind is what helps it become the best track in the world. I think it's just the characteristics that you have, tailwind, crosswind. It's pretty phenomenal. So I don't mind it. It definitely made it a little bit inconsistent, but I think everyone was the same. Car-wise, I mean, we're battling the same thing majority of the time. It's a tough car to drive, and no matter what we do to set up and that, it continues to be a tough car to drive. But I think on a single lap, we didn't feel any. I didn't feel any improvement between tires, which shows that something's wrong. We're missing something. And then on the long run, didn't seem to be too bad. So that's a positive at least.
Yeah, I think we heard on team radio, Carlos was told your times on the soft, and he was like, oh, that was really fast. So on the soft tire, did it feel, like you said, okay when you were doing the long run?
I mean, it didn't feel particularly great, if I'm really honest. But it must have felt worse for others because they potentially weren't as quick, or I don't know, had more deg. The last part of my run felt was starting to be more consistent. For whatever reason, it could be wind, it could be just balance, or me getting used to the balance. And this track's really about trying to weigh the scales the whole way around, like and making compromises here and there, and just trying to. There's such a fine edge on the balance, and such a big balance window. It's like it's back and forth. It's never just like here, and you can just drive it. It's like one end to the other end of the spectrum each. From braking to turn in to mid to exit of every corner. So it's a good battle.
Have you got a few ideas, though, or I guess plenty of ideas, of how to maybe try and get it in the right window and narrow that window for tomorrow?
No. I mean, me and George were just talking, and like he's one way. He's like over here with the setup. I'm over here. And he was like, I'm thinking of coming to where you are, but then your lap time's slow. And I was like, well, I was thinking of coming to where you are, but I think, as I said, the balance, we'll try and work on it tonight, and Mick will do some work in the sim tonight. So hopefully we'll come up with something tomorrow.